Namaste, hero.
Namaste.
You are saying that it is very important for a person, they need to experience the life of an ashram.
Ashram was like a cooking place for me, where I was being matured. Cooking was happening.
So what do you think about marriage then? So is that good or is that not good?
Sometimes I feel when I see marriages like marriage should not be the marriage of your two bodies.
Advice to heartbroken people.
Just be with them, just listen them, take them for a walk. Do something that their energy can move and they can be more and more present. Because what is the pain in the heartbroken? You go in the memories.
Wow, I love this.
The Kabir say in Hindi, I will speak in Hindi now. Prem gali ati sankari, jame do na samai. Only enlightened people can be in love together forever. Because the two will become one. And when they are one, they cannot be separated.
Namaste, hero.
Namaste.
So today's hero, you are the one, right? I have come all the way to Bali to specially speak with you and talk with you. You are the rising star and you are the person who does not do traditional meditations like anyone else out there. You are doing something revolutionary, something that really impacts the people from within. It takes a deep dive within when they do your meditation. So I was so much curious. Everyone is curious to know what is it, how is it, what is it that you do. Please tell us more about you.
Yeah, so my name is Maitreya and I born in India. Now I'm based in Bali. And my spiritual journey began with a great master that mostly people knows. His name is Osho. Very controversial master. Some people like, some dislike. And I was very blessed to be initiated by him in the age of 10 months.
So when do you say initiated, what does it exactly mean?
It means when the disciple or student is ready, the master finds him and give him energy, blessing, or something invisible that the disciple one day will activate these powers and share with the other people. So in India, there is a tradition of initiation. When student is ready, master arrives.
Oh wow, so you were ready at the age of 10 years old.
Because somebody asked question to Osho that why you are giving initiation to such a small baby and this initiation is not his decision. Then he say, no, this soul is coming to me from many lives and again in this time I'm going to initiate him. So it is written in a Hindi book and when he spoken about me, the small chapter.
Wow, this is interesting. So your journey began since the time you were born. This is very fascinating to everyone, like, because people who have been learning meditations, they do it maybe after their graduation and all of that, but for you, you have been well versed and experienced in that. So tell us more about what happened after your initiation.
So after initiation, we stayed some time in the ashram. Ashram is a very soothing environment and these days ashrams are missing. They became resorts, they became a kind of commercial center where everything is somehow business oriented, where they are more interested in your money than your growth. So in old ancient time in India, there used to be a very conscious spiritual environment that we used to call ashrams, where you go, dedicate some period of your life until you find all the answer within, and after you can live your life. So it was very powerful time of my life where I stayed in this ashram that time for many years and understood something that I would never learn in society.
Wow, and where is this ashram located?
This ashram was located in India in one big place.
Okay, so that's a secret place?
That's because there are many ashrams used to be in that time and now they are running on a different scale. So I don't speak much about them now.
Okay, that's great. So I think you are saying that it is very important for a person to take a deep dive within. They need to experience the life of an ashram. That would be best, right?
Right now in the modern time, this module of ashram is not working, no? Because people are working from morning until evening. They have family, they have responsibilities. So I don't say to people that leave your house and go to ashram or go to Himalaya or escape. That's what I learned from my master, that wherever you are, in whatever situation you are, you can find yourself. All you have to just find right meditation technique for you. What is going to work for you, is going to bring answer to you. So wherever you are, even if you are in India, Dubai, Bali, traveling is okay. Sometime you go travel, you leave your comfort zone, you meet new people, you become more humble when you travel. You become more adventurous, more in the moment, more free you are. No, that's why people love to travel. But same freedom you can find wherever you are. But yes, you have to have at least taste of freedom. What is freedom? Then wherever you, when you go back home, again you can connect with that freedom
This is
inside.
very interesting because that's what, like, I understood I need to take a trip to Bali, and then of course I will experience the freedom and who I am as a person, and then when I go back into Dubai, I'm quite into action. So
Yes.
I think this is the best way to look at it. So tell us more about your journey after the ashram. So what was it after the ashram? Where were you?
Yeah. After, like, ashram was like a cooking place for me, where I was being matured. Cooking was happening. And it's not always beautiful that people say, oh, you go to ashram, you will be happiest person. No. I have to face my dark shit there, my darkness. And I remember my early days, I was quite sad. I used to cry for no reason. Lots of tears used to come. Maybe trauma from childhood, maybe some past life work, that incomplete work that I have to complete. So it was like a safe womb of mother where I could grow myself and process. And after 7 years, the womb of the mother has pushed me out. The ashram has pushed me out so I could spread my light, my work, and help many people.
Wow, this is very interesting because when you talk about dark side, what I believe, like, everyone has a good side and a dark side.
Yes.
And how do you often know that what's exactly the dark side? Because there can be some like jealousy, small emotions, but and how someone can overcome that? Again, like, is it of course just through meditation? What is it that you did that you came over it?
Yes. So, for example, I was sad. No, many people carry sadness, but in our society, we are not allowed to show our sad face, especially for the men. They are not allowed to cry. They have to be strong. So, as a man, I also grew up with this conditioning. Even my parents are spiritual, that male energy means strength, hard, something very powerful. So, he will never cry. And I can tell you with my experience, the moment your tears are dried out, I don't feel that you are human. You became a robot. A mechanical maintenance is going on around. So emotions are very, very healthy. And we put label that emotion is dark. So I called that, oh, my sadness was dark. But it was my emotion that wanted to work out. So what I am teaching today to modern people and what I learned in my school in that time, that we don't need to repress our emotion. We need to express our emotions. That's why I say that my meditations are revolutionary. In old traditional way, you have to repress everything. You have to repress tears, you have to repress anger, you have to repress hatred. Everything is repression, repression, repression. And in the end, you are so confused and so split.
So it burst out together.
It bursts out together. So in our meditation, we consciously burst these emotions, sadness, then cry it out, anger, then release this anger by shaking your body or even screaming in a safe environment where you do this emotional release. Because unless and until you are clean inside, you will not close your eyes. You will look out. I give example many times. I like to cook my food only when my kitchen is clean. Otherwise, I will eat in a cafe. So many people don't want to connect with themselves because the inner mess is just going on, going on, going on. So active meditation, expressive meditations are very, very helpful to clear up first, and then after feel the peace and feel the healing that is happening around you all the time.
Okay, so that's what you did. You did a lot of active meditations in your
Yes.
journey, and that's how you came through. So that time you were back in India, and then where you travel, like, what were you places you discovered, and you found that okay, these people need healing, and then you
Yes.
connected with them. How was that
So
journey?
for example, now I'm teaching people online my meditation teacher training, and this took me 20 years to come to this point that now I can train best teacher in the world. And one of the thing I speak to my teachers that I'm training, that when your cup will become full, it will overflow. Bas, that's my soul speak like this. When your cup is full, it will overflow.
Abundance.
Abundance. So wait for your cup to become full. So I stayed 7 years in ashram. Then I travel other part of India. I traveled to many pilgrimages in India, where also I learned many things from a different lineage, from different people, different masters I met. Because in the end, this light is one that is reflecting in the different beings. So we should be always so open and humble to learn from every direction. We should not put our opening and growth in a box. That this 7 year means here, it means I don't believe anything else. No. Basically, when you meet a real master, the master is going to set you free even from himself. That is the only sign that this man is real,
But
this
this is
master
so
is
hard.
real.
This is a very hard process, I believe, right? Like if we get attached or associated with a person,
Yes.
and then the person says, "Okay, now I have taught you what I needed to teach you. Now you're free," and then you're like, especially in terms of relationships,
Yes,
like you have a
yes.
partner and you
Yeah.
think that you really are in love with them, and then you think now it's the future, but then that's the time they go through, and then you say, "Oh, this is a learning in life." So, what do you think about this?
Yeah, because I can say with my experience that each heartbreak brought me more closer to myself. So my teaching even begins with the heartbreak. I was in Himalaya. Very beautiful small story I will share how my work began actually. Because I was seeking, searching, meditating, going to Vipassana also, going to Osho meditations, and I knew the field how these things are working, but I never thought I'm going to be teacher and help people. So I was in a small relationship and heartbreak happened to me, and I was living in a very small guest house in Himalaya, and there were more people. And one day they asked me, why don't you sit with us and talk to us? We see you always in silence and you are very introvert. And we found you interested person, interesting you are. Come to us, sit. So I sit with them and then I talk to them how everybody is doing. And out of 6 people, 3 were heartbroken. And we shared this and they say we are in so much pain. And then I gave them my background that I am coming from a school where we used to release this emotion, release the pain, where no advice is working. So my advice to heartbroken people is no advice.
No advice to heartbroken people.
Just be with them. Just listen them. Take them for walk. Do something that their energy can move and they can be more and more present. Because what is the pain in the heartbroken? You go in the memories and you suffer and you suffer and you suffer. So help them with your loving energy to bring them in a present moment.
Wow. This is interesting because what happens is, if I have found a girl as a partner, and right now I'm thinking that this can be my future with her, right? So right now I want to avoid the situation of heartbreak, and I just want to think, I hope this is the right one. So what do you say about that? Because I believe if I think she's the one, that means I will never have the heartbreak. I may have, but I want to get that girl that I should never have the heartbreak. How do I find that one?
Yeah, that is also like creating a pressure on yourself. It's like creating pressure on yourself and also on the other. Relationship is always a mystery. And each time, whoever is good for your growth will come in your life and also go from your life. So we cannot really control these things. We can be very loving to our partner, we can be very conscious, we can have a clear communication, but we don't know how long the time is given. So we cannot really fix it in some way and put it in a box and say, okay, this is it and now I can do whatever I want to do, but it's a continuously growthful journey together.
Wow. So what do you think about marriage then? Because like for example, me as a person, I'm really open-minded. I love to travel, meet new people, have different experiences. And then when I think about marriage, I think that of course I should have a girl whom I can marry and settle down and not have anyone else. So is that good or is that not good?
Sometimes I feel when I see marriages like marriage should not be the marriage of your 2 bodies. It should be the union of 2 souls. And when you 2 become one, there is no way to separate.
Wow. Wow. I love this.
The Kabir say in Hindi, I will speak in Hindi now. Prem gali ati sankari, jame do na samay. Only enlightened people can be in love together forever. Because the 2 will become one. And when they are one, they cannot be separated. As long as there is a separation, it can be more distance between each other. So if really somebody wants relationship forever, come to know who you are. Come to know your soul so you can meet a soul mate where two souls become one. Otherwise, we will only meet body mate, body mate, body mate, where all relationship is depend on give and take.
That's interesting because I think this is a hard situation for someone to understand. Even for me to comprehend, this is very hard.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, with your experience, wisdom, learnings, teachings, this seems very easy for you, which is, I'm amazed by it, and I'm grateful to know this actually.
Yes.
So, this is in terms of relationship, right? Like you told me. For example, so you mean to say that you need to be one, right? And if you say to be one, what does it mean to be one?
You need to come to know who you are. No? You need to come to know who you are. If you think only that you are this body, then only outside world you will see bodies of other people. No? You will be always in a separation, duality. Man will look, this is woman. Woman say, this is man. But if in the meditation, even little bit you realize that I am actually neither male nor female, I am pure consciousness. Sooner or later, we all have to come to this realization, this light inside, that my light in your light is same, where there is no separation. Many times I say when I teach the people, there are so many people from a different country sitting in front of me, and they don't know meditation. They want to learn. So I tell them sometime, your language are separating you, but your silence is uniting you.
Oh, wow. Very interesting.
Our language is separating you. English, German, Italian, this, that. But your silence is same in each of you. Whenever you will become silent, you will connect with the universal energy. And whenever we speak, we use our mind, we become separate and separate. So the silence is going to bring you who you are, and what you are asking about, that oneness, that only can be realized in silence.
Perfect. So you mean to say, if you want to understand more of you, try to be in silence as much as you can, but slowly, slowly try to be always in silence.
No, I don't say forceful silence is needed. I don't say forceful silence is needed. We need mind. But I say use your mind, but don't be used by it. Use your mind, but don't be used by it. Like a technology. Use it, but don't be used by it that you cannot sleep even in the night.
Yeah, so always you need to control your mind. This is very great because what used to happen with me is my mind used to control me.
Yes.
Of certain things like bad habits. It might be of like drinking, smoking, but then I decided to take control of my own life by controlling my mind. And then now I'm controlling. So now I don't need it. My body's temple. So now
Yes.
when I say that, I
Yes.
don't need anything. So
Yes.
this is very interesting point.
So when you become conscious, your mind will surrender to you. And it's not really like a controlled discipline that you don't want to drink. For example, now I stopped drinking coffee since 2 months. But it's not a control, just it is a self-love for me. Because I know if I will drink coffee afternoon or morning, my sleep will be definitely disturbed in the night, or the quality of the sleep will disturb. I can drink coffee, but I feel I love my sleep, I love myself, I love my deep rest, so my next day is really free. It's fresh, it's energetic. So the self-love is the way to make your mind surrender to you.
So you need to have more of self-love.
Self-love.
Wow.
Undisciplined discipline will be created for you. You will not force yourself not for drinking, but with lovingness you will be not able to accept it because your body is a sacred place. If you drink, you know that how you feel afterwards. It takes you to unconscious peace, and this peace is not real. You are numbing yourself basically, and you are avoiding yourself. So meditation is taking you beyond the mind. Alcohol brings you below the mind.
Wow.
And in both ways there is a great peace. But this peace is real and this peace is unreal.
Wow, this is great. As you're referring to meditation, and people are very curious to know what kind of meditations you're doing, because it's not something that's very common. It's something that people really transform their lives. And they
Yes.
come to Bali, they come to Singapore, they come to India, and you travel everywhere to have these experiences. So please tell us more about your meditations. What are like different modalities that you use?
Yeah, one of the meditation I try to teach that is so powerful, and it took me 20 years to come to this kind of sharing. So this meditation I called meditation about detachment and let go. And also we use very powerful title for this meditation, is called death meditation.
Oh wow.
If you are here on the Thursday, you will come and experience this practice. And this practice, it really brings you in a present moment, because you are imagining your own funeral one time in your meditation, that I died and my funeral is going on. And in this moment, you see clearly that nothing you could have taken from this world, and nobody could have come with you. Even the soulmate has not come with you. So this understanding in you happens that everything is temporary and I can relax. Otherwise, what we are trying to do, we are trying to force temporary to become permanent, and it fails in the end. That is the suffering and frustration and shock in the moment of death, because we think, I failed. We did not understood temporary is temporary and it will remain temporary. And if we try to fix temporary whole life and make it permanent, we will never come to know what is really permanent inside you. So you have to see temporary as temporary. Then you will come to know what is real.
What are some things that you say these are temporary? Because for everyone, the mindset of temporary is something else. But I see with this conversation, there's larger things to temporary.
Yes.
So what are these things you say? You should say these behaviors or emotions that are temporary.
Everything is temporary. I just made a Instagram reel yesterday, very interesting. And I wanted to tell people indirectly that, see, whatever you are thinking right now, it is temporary. So I tell people, do not, I was telling people, postpone your anger for 30 minutes and see what happens. Postpone your anxiety for 30 minutes and see what happens.
Wow.
Postpone the person you are going to speak negative for 30 minutes and say, after 30 minutes, I will speak bad about this person and see what happens. I can tell you, not 30 minutes, in 3 minutes, you cannot keep the same thought in your mind. It's moving already. It's gone.
So true. And now when you say about postpone all of these things,
Yeah.
I say that if you want to do things in your life to become a better person or to achieve success, you should say not maybe but now. For
Yeah.
example, maybe I will work on this assignment after one day. No.
No.
Now.
Now.
Maybe I will do this later. No. Now.
Maybe is a very confused state of the mind. I don't like basically the word maybe. And I also spoke about it before, that maybe is such a split energy, it takes all your power away. No, we will see, or maybe,
Or later.
or later, perhaps, we will see. No, you send this whole energy field in the future and it will crash, it will not work. So you don't have to have maybe always in your life. No, sometimes I give advice to people, they come for consultation. I'm advising them, this technique you work, this will open your heart, this will this, and then in one line they cancel everything and they say, we will see. Because the self-doubt is there inside, the mind is saying, you will not reach there. Already you have cancelled all the power that was coming to you. You have cancelled your gift by saying maybe, or we will see, or one day it will happen. Not now, because you are not taking responsibility to receive your gift now. You want to send it to the future.
So I think the best result or best thing that someone could do is basically say that I have already achieved it.
Yes.
I know, I have done it. Like it's very possible for me.
Yeah, you stay positive with your energy field. Do not give negativity and maybe frequency to your project if you want to be successful. You go with your energy and power. Give all your energy. That's what I'm teaching in a third eye meditation, to focus. To focus only on one thing until the thought become matter. That is, you are going to learn today with me. Third eye meditation, how to materialize my one single thought. If there are 20 thoughts, 20 projects, nothing is working. First blast one thought by your attention and learn how to focus. Today in our modern society, ADHD is growing. And now my feedback of my meditation is, people are telling me, your techniques are helping me to come out from ADHD. We can focus more. We can be more centered. And it's helping us not only in our mental health, also in our work, in our family, in our relation. Because wherever I am more and more present. I can listen my wife, I can listen my husband. How sad it is if somebody is talking to you and you are not there. When first time I was in my early days of spirituality, I was sitting in the room after few days living in a community. One teacher came to me and he looked at me and he said, you are eating breakfast, you are thinking about lunch. You are eating lunch, you are thinking about dinner. You are not here. And it shocked me that, oh my God, if I'm not here, then where I am? And this teacher say, I come to see you, but you are not here. It shocked me inside that I want to learn how to be here. So my each meeting is a complete meeting, not a missing meeting that we met, but we never met because of I was somewhere else. I was daydreaming. And that's why whenever somebody passes away, somebody dies, we feel very shocked because we know deep down that we met this person many times, but we never met it. And then we think, I wish I could meet this person more. So you have to invite this full presence in your life. Let each of your moment be complete, complete, complete. Not a missing moment. It should be a complete moment.
But it takes time for this.
Yes.
How long do you think a person usually takes to achieve this, to be in the present moment? Because even I, as a person, I want to be. Sometimes I am, sometimes I am not, right? And I think if I do more of meditation, then of course I can, right?
Definitely meditation is the way. Meditation is the way for me. I can speak hours about what meditation has brought to my life. I can say meditation brought me from darkness to light, from bondage to freedom. And even for the modern people, I can say meditation bring you from medication to meditation. It has everything for you. Just you need to learn, approach it rightly, learn from the right people, learn where your heart is open. Find your teacher where your heart will resonate, not your mind. Mind can be filled by the books and still you will not learn much. You might think that you know, but answer will come from your heart. When heart will activate with somebody, you will receive the teaching, you will receive the transmission. That's what in India it used to be, transmission of light. We call it transmission. First heart has to open so the knowledge can be transferred to you.
That is very amazing. And you say a lot of things about taking decisions through heart, right?
Yes,
And having everything done from heart,
yes,
which is very good. But in this world where everything is running, buzzing, and everything, I think it is very difficult for people, because it's like people want to take decision from mind and then heart mixes more of this or that. So what's like one quick tip that you would like to share to the audience, that do this when you're somewhere, and then that will mean that you're listening to your heart and not to your mind?
no, mind we need. Mind is a calculator, we need mind.
So is it 50-50?
It's not, we can't even calculate in that way, but if your heart center is active inside, you will know when to use it.
Wow.
When to use it. It's all happening by itself. No? But if this is closed, then all the time you will use your brain. For example, one time I gave flower to one student, yoga student girl she was, and I say, look, this is a flower from Bali, this is for you. But since heart center is closed, her mind is very active. She said, please tell me before what is the name of the flower before I take from you and smell it. Can you tell me the name of this flower? I say, I don't know the name. You need to close your eyes and smell, and let the smell reach to your heart inside. So that's where I want to say that you need to know when to use your mind and when not to use your mind. When you smell your flower, you don't need to use your brain. What is the name? What is the quality? What are the benefits from it?
Yes.
When you are playing with your child, you don't need to use your brain. What he's speaking gibberish maybe, blah, 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 blah. Don't need to.
Just enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment. Look into the eyes of the child, your mind will stop.
So true.
Yeah, everybody loves to look in the eyes of the child because they are so pure, so innocent. Time is not there. They are timeless John. No? So meditation gradually opens your heart center. There are techniques to open your heart center. There are meditations. One of the short meditation I can give.
Yeah, and talking about meditation, this is amazing. Right now, what's happening, like especially in Dubai and other parts of the world, like people are always buzzing about plant medicine. Is it good or bad? What do you think? What's your take on it? Someone should be involved in doing plant medicine to rediscover themselves, or no?
I think one time is okay to try. What is the path? What are your possibilities, potential? Otherwise, when I speak about meditation, people can get bored even. But if they take magic mushroom or some kind of plant medicine, they will feel like, wow, this I like. But sooner or later, they have to realize from where this is coming. These experiences are inside you, and you can activate it whenever you want. And that is freedom inside you. The Indian yogis, sometime I talk, they are speaking like they are hallucinating. When they speak in Himalaya, in the caves they are sitting, they are not high on any drug, but they are speaking as if they are intoxicated. But they are intoxicated by the silence, by their own energy, by their own consciousness. You will never find a better drug than your own consciousness. That's what in India we call samadhi. Samadhi is a conscious drug.
Wow. And so you have got so much fan following from Singapore, India, Bali, and Dubai. Why did you choose Bali only?
Bali chose me. I feel Bali has chosen me because these smiles of people is so unconditional here. And I'm so fortunate sometime to walk in this land and see the people offering their smile. And still I feel a big part of Bali is uncorrupt by the civilization. Still when I go in the morning in the market, I see one woman sitting with only 5 bananas. I prefer to go and buy from her, directly hold her hand, give her some more money, make eye contact, and I know she pick up this banana from her garden. So these kind of things are so rich for me than buying something from a richest supermarket in the world. I want to connect with the back to basic people. Still the energy is very basic here. Of course it is changing, like whole world is changing, but still there are some corners, some spots where you can connect with this innocence that we have forgotten and lost long time before. So it reminds me to come back.
And what do you think about humanity? Like, as a human civilization, what direction are we heading into, especially because of AI and everything? What do you think is the future of all of this?
Again, I would say that I feel that humanity is going in a very, very dry place. Very, very dry place. If I see sometimes sit in meditation, I feel like, oh, where are the humans that I want to meet? Where are the humans I want to meet? Because if we spend so much time with the technology, we will become technological and mechanical. So we should have a balance. Use technology, but have your human time also, where you touch people, where you hug, where you touch your food with the hand, and when you can see from where this tomato is coming, from where your vegetables are coming. Sometime I suggest my students who are suffering from anxiety, stress, everything, I tell them, walk bare feet, connect with the ground yourself. Don't need to fly around in the mind, far away and then worrying and suffering. Come, put your feet back to ground, earth element. So I feel the society is moving towards the space only now. No, they want to go to moon even.
Exactly.
And I say many times, forget about moon. First meet your earth first where you are. Put your land here first. Moon looking from distance is fine. Do not miss this planet and then go to the moon. You have not even met your earth yet fully. So meet your earth first. So people are getting more and more airy, more and more spacey, more and more here but not here. And my work is to keep human as human and allow them to use technology but not to be used by it.
Wow, wow, this is super great.
Basically, I feel I'm saving the planet in some way, saving the humanity. That's my
And
work.
so, yeah, but why are you doing so? What is it that you are? Because what people usually think is, I'm getting something, right? And that's why I'm doing something.
Yes.
So, what's your concept behind this? I would love
This
to know.
is very good question, and I can speak this question from the heart. Answer very, very precisely. This will come.
Wow, wow, I love it.
Yeah, this one is very good. You ask me. So when you are in the mind all the time, you wake up in the morning. What can I get from the planet? This will be your frequency. What can I take from others? This will be your frequency. And when you open from the heart center, you will feel, what can I give to the planet? What I can serve to the planet? So this is the only thing happening. What can I offer to the planet? So heart is giver, sharing, offering. like the plant and the trees and the nature, the quality of the nature. Flower doesn't think that it's going to be super success by opening in its expression. It's opening unconditionally. And we forgot it. We think if we open, it's good for sale maybe. I can sell this flower. I can do something with it. Nature is so unconditional opening. So as much time you will spend with the nature, this quality will start coming in you.
Wow.
That I'm also can be like a tree, that my fragrance is unconditional, my knowledge is unconditional. I can non-stop give this knowledge without asking and charging for people to pay me for my knowledge. I'm just abundance of this energy is overflowing, is flowing, cup is full, it will flow.
That is great, because even I also think in a way of giving. I think I'm a very much giver. Like I love to give, help people. That is great. But sometimes I feel the expectation of getting back something in return, and I don't like it. So basically, if I want to avoid that, I should be more grounding myself. Is it true?
Yeah, and you need to feel that this giving is already a big receiving. Then you will not ask. For example, I go in the market in the morning, I make small money change, and unconditionally I give this woman small money from my heart. I know that she don't have anything to offer me, nothing she will give. I'm not even doing it for good karma or something I'm writing that how many people I give donations so I can be rich after. No, the joy of this moment is complete. When she receive and look into my eyes or hold my hand one time, the moment is complete. There's no hangover afterwards. What can I get? Maybe I never see this person, and sometime happened in my life that my giving to somebody was last giving. After this person I never met. So you give unconditionally because the act of giving is already a great joy in itself, and it's completing. There's no next after. Flower has bloomed its expression and forgot about it. This quality, when it will come, then you will not have any expectation in you, because already your expectation, beyond your expectation, the gift has come to you in that moment. You are content.
Wow, wow. I love this. So basically, for example, some people who are right now having like the salary jobs and all of that 9 to 5, what do you think is the best tip or advice to them? Because they are having a hectic schedule, they have to manage their expenses, they have to manage their family. How they can have a breakthrough in their life?
Sometime you need a break for breakthrough. Sometime you need to take breaks for breakthrough. Even if you have a weekend free, dedicate this weekend for yourself sometime. No, always we want to give to family, to friends, to this, to shopping and hoping that it will give me happiness, but it's empty many times. No, so you need to take some time, and you need to tell yourself, I need my time now, and whatever it can be your time. Going for walk alone, meeting some people, inviting some friend, or connecting your time where you feel that it's your joy to do these things, not your responsibility. Work is a responsibility, then weekend also is a responsibility. Where is your time and where you are in all this? So you need to first take a break to make a small breakthrough, and then after you need to learn some meditation tool for your daily life that you can practice and bring this in your daily routine. For example, I have changed my habit now. I don't eat food after sunset. Only one action. It's so powerful now that it's changing my quality of sleep. It wakes me up 5 o'clock. It improved my digestion. My mental health is more now clean. I'm so feeling free inside. So small action you need to learn and change your habits, and you can also start with your food.
Wow. So you say the best way to make a change in life is by taking action, and the best way to take action in your life would be by eating healthy.
Eating healthy and thinking healthy also. So many people speak negative about other people. No, I've seen when I go to India, group of people, every culture is the same. 3 people sit together, they pick up one person and they all bombard this person and speak negative.
For no
negative.
reason.
For no reason. They need to release this energy. And they will go so negative about this person that after when you meet next day this person, you cannot look into the eyes. That's why so many people don't look into each other's eyes authentically, because 2 days before they spoke bad about it.
So guys, if your friends are not looking into your eyes, just make sure
that what they have done
yeah,
behind your back.
behind your back.
So make sure that you don't speak behind their back either. So stop eating negative food and stop thinking negative food if you want mental health. Physical health will be taken care by healthy input, and mental health will be taken care by healthy input. So don't read too many newses. Don't try to watch television all the time and all the time busy what is happening in the world. You need to see what is happening in your
Within
world.
you.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
your world.
Because this is a very interesting point that happens with me is like I don't like to watch news. I don't like to watch politics.
Yeah.
And because I think it is I will be overburdened by everything, right? And I need to sort my things first, right?
Yes.
But some people tell me that, oh, you don't know what to support, to whom to support, which party to give vote, and I'm like, because I don't like it, like, and even India being a big place country,
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
But people say you need to watch cricket, but I don't like cricket.
Yeah.
So there might be some likes and dislike.
Yes.
But again, the things is not to follow a common pattern, which I think is not great, right? And I think that's what you're trying to portray here.
Yeah, so mind will make you follow the crowd. Mind energy will make you follow the crowd, and you enter in a frequency of competition and self-judgment, and you become weak. Heart will make you individual. Your heart want to put red, you will put red. Follow your heart and you will feel I'm individual, I'm doing things that feels right for me, and I'm not depending on the opinion of other people, what they think about me, because thinking is coming from the mind. If your mind is very strong, you will be always listening other people's opinion. But if heart is strong, it won't affect you. Those people who are too quickly affected by other people's opinion, they should definitely work on their heart center, because these judgments cannot reach in your heart and shake you from your ground.
That's great. For me, I think I'm not too much biased on opinions, but I get emotional very fast if I'm close to someone. For example, even some people who are watching this, they have their partners or their friends, and then they can quite get emotional very quickly. Is it a good sign or a bad sign?
Emotion is beautiful. Just make peace with it. Accept it. Tears are more authentic than your laughter, than your smile, because tears come from very deep, authentic place from within. No? So allow, accept your emotion, accept your tears, and let them flow, because they are cleansing you from inside. No? In my old early days of ashram, we used to have one therapy when it used to be 7 days of laughter, then 7 days of tears, and then 7 days of silence. So we have a 3 layers inside. First layer is a laughter. Those who cannot laugh also cannot cry. No? Child, you see, he has everything in it. Child has everything. Laughing suddenly, suddenly crying, and suddenly sitting silence like a Buddha. Eyes are absolutely clean. No? Full expression is going on. So connect with your emotion in a healthy and safe way. Release it. Don't repress your sadness. Don't distract yourself when you are sad and open the television or start scrolling on Instagram because you are sad. No. Don't repress it. It will come again, it will come back. So face the sadness, connect with it, and know very well that it is a temporary and it's going to pass.
So you mean to say if I'm getting emotional, I need to have peace with it. I need to understand it's okay,
Yes.
and I let it feel through the body.
Exactly.
And
Yes.
then maybe I think of a way that I can change myself.
Yeah, and it's very okay not to be okay. It's very okay not to be okay. This pressure has to go away from our life, that I have to be always happy, always have to be high spirit, always I have to be cheering other people. No, sometime up and down part of life. By accepting it, you will find a balance inside.
But what about a person like you? Because I think you have experienced everything, but right now, do you also need to go ups and downs, or you are at least at a certain level where you can just guide through?
Up and down is happening in my life also. But I know that it's going to pass, it's going to change. So I can say basically, neither I am attached to being up, and nor I want to reject being down.
Which is great.
Yeah, I'm free now. Otherwise, always I'm depending when the happy moment will come, how I can force. So many people try to forcefully be happy, and you can see them, they end up in a bar in the night. Where they end up? because of forcing.
Yeah.
Because I want to be happy because it's a weekend. So I have to do shopping and it will make me happy. No? Sometimes I say shopping, hoping and shopping that this will make me happy. And this inner void cannot be fulfilled by outer objects. The inner void is inside and it can be only filled by your inside.
What about having friendships? What do you think about that? For example, about me, like I love to have friends, but I really like to have like a depth of friendship, not just a superficial
Yes.
or a hi hello.
Yes.
But right now, when I sit here in front of you, I say I am not able to find that, which I feel bad about.
Yeah.
Because I think maybe there is something wrong sometimes, but mostly I know that I need depth of relationship.
Yes.
Wherein I can totally like understand one person and someone also understands me.
Yes.
So what do you think about that?
Many times I say that better to be in a company of one or two conscious people rather than filling the gap with the unconscious friends who are trying to fill their loneliness. No? If you are a little bit more alert, you will see tonight I sit with the 5 friends and nobody like each other. They just cannot be alone. So they are feeling this loneliness with each other. And in the end, you leave this space tired, exhausted, abused even verbally. People speak bad, this. In the end, it was an empty meeting. Better you would be alone or going on a walk and meeting a tree or just doing nothing, watching the sea. No? So, of course, when we are become more conscious, we have a less option. It's like climbing to the mountain. On the bottom, on the ground floor, there are so many people you will find. Shopkeeper, this, everything. As you go second level of the mountain, less people. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, in the top, you are standing alone. But you are very free. Your view is very, very different about life, about everything.
Wow, so I think I'm in the right direction then.
Right direction and light direction. Right direction and the light direction.
Wow.
No? And according your growth, you will find your friends.
Exactly, because that's what I feel. I need to have at least someone to share with, and
Yes.
to help them also grow, to help
Yes.
myself also grow.
Yeah.
But that is very correct. As you climb the mountain, you will find the people who are also climbing the
Yes,
mountain.
exactly. Those who are on the same path.
Exactly.
No, that's why people come to Bali.
Yeah.
Also, Ubud now is full of spiritual activities. You can think your heart to many people here and they will understand. Tonight you will experience when few people come, I will connect with them, you hear and you will hear yourself in each other like, wow, I also want to connect with this, I also want to grow in this direction. So sometime you need to find your tribe. And I can say about me and person like you, if you cannot find your tribe, then you are the one who's going to create the tribe.
So true. That's
No?
so magical.
And what you are doing with your spiritual messages, with finding interesting people, you are creating a tribe. It's beautiful. You are creating a tribe. And people will come to you, meet you, connect with you. No? So find your own tribe where people have a similar issues, similar blockage inside. No? Now since I came from this painful journey from my childhood, I can see so many people who are in pain, who are hungry sometime without food, because that has been my past in some time. So always I want to offer people food or some money or some shelter because of my past. What I have seen, I can easily recognize in a society who's going through that. How I have been treated, I want to take care of other people. No? So allow this thing and let your frequency find the right people and light people for your life.
Amazing. What would be one message that you would give to your 20-year-old self from now?
Yeah, 20-year-old self from me, I would say, keep on growing, keep on flowing, keep on laughing, keep on loving.
Wow.
That's it. I don't want to edit that boy because that boy is so beautiful. It is so free. It is so innocent actually in the 21-year-old. So free and totally living in the trust and going with the flow of life. Even many people try to make me worry in that time, what will happen in old age, what will happen in this, future. And as the death meditation I learned, I told them, my future is this. Would you like to see my future? See your future also. Let's see this future. Fire is burning. Go more far, more fast forward your future and see where you are ending up. Where I am ending is fire burning there. So once I saw the future, I start dancing in a present moment.
Wow.
Because future is nothing. It's the dust.
Everything what it is
It's
present.
now. It's only now. And even there is no tomorrow. Because when you will wake up tomorrow, it will be today.
Wow.
You never will experience
Yeah.
tomorrow. You will never experience tomorrow. Nobody ever experienced tomorrow. They always experience today and today and today and today. So let's enjoy today.
Let's enjoy today.
Today.
Let's have the best moment of today. Guys, if you are watching out there, thank your friends, thank your family,
Yes.
thank yourself
Yes.
for being the best version of you, and enjoy this beautiful moment.
Yes, live today. Don't think what I will do after 20 years and what I need to do in future. Birds are singing for you today. This bird that is singing right now will be here tomorrow. It is for you. It came. Why you are missing this bird and not singing and thinking about your 3 year, 5 year after? You are missing the whole life actually. So only if you are living today, in the moment of our departure that I call death or letting go, you will not feel that, oh, I have not lived. Unliving feeling makes us sad in the end. If you live fully, totally, there is no death. You have completed your time, you have completed your moments, now you can rest. If you live your day fully, present, total, with your intensity, your night will be very relaxed. In fact, your dreams will disappear that night because there is no repressed hangover energy in you. You can have a deep rest. You have completed your day, so many moments you were here, present, complete, serving, guiding, loving, open. Night you can simply surrender and have a deep sleep.
Wow. So I've also known that you have met Osho, and then you have also met some other
Masters, yeah.
masters, some other amazing beings, which
Yeah.
I would love for you to highlight.
Yeah, there are some masters. It's hard to speak about them because they have no label.
Wow.
Osho is a big label, big name, everybody knows. But some of the people, and even I would say in Ubud, when I go to buy vegetable and when I look into the eyes of this person, it is same like for me meeting a great master.
Wow.
So they have no label, and the master energy is so mysterious. No, that's why it is so close to mystery. Master mystery is a mystery. You don't know where you will find it. All I can say to the people who are looking for a teacher, guide, master, when your ground is ready, the master will appear for you. It will find you. Even a single look will be enough for your heart to vibrate one time on a different frequency to follow, flow, and grow. So make space for this divine light to come and find you wherever you are. There are so many ways this light will come and find you.
So what's one message for the people who are going through anxiety and depression right now?
So if somebody is going through anxiety, depression, overthinking, I would say they need to find some of the tool that can bring them in a present moment. So one of the very powerful tool is walking bare feet in the ground. Second powerful tool I can say to sit sometime and observe your breath for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And if you cannot observe, then count your breath. Breath come in, 1, slow and deep breath go out, 2, inside again, 3, 4. So if 100 breath you can count and be conscious, you will be disconnected from the past and the future, and you will disconnected from the energy of anxiety, stress, worry, and overthinking. So breath is a very powerful tool to keep you in a present moment.
That is amazing, and this was such a soulful and
Yes.
amazing conversation. I would love to have more of this, but I know we are beginning a class shortly, which
Yes,
I'm really
very good.
excited about.
Yes, very good.
So for the people who are watching this, I am super
Yes.
grateful and thankful that everyone could live live, see you in this whole
Yes.
experience, and I'm super happy to connect with you on a soul level.
Yes.
And I would love to talk more with you. Maybe
Yes.
we can do a second episode for
Yes,
that.
yes.
And thank you so much for today.
Beautiful. And the next episode, we can talk more about meditation techniques so people can learn some short tool that they can apply for their daily life. So next episode can be around meditation techniques also. And people can write comment to you what kind of meditation they would like to learn and what are their issues. Write to Medi and then we can talk about it.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Thank you
Good.
so much.
Yes.
You have been a hero. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Very
Namaste.
good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. Thank you, moon. Thank you, sun.